The first Avenger, Steve Rogers, was a skinny kid from Brooklyn. Despite being rejected by the US Army multiple times, his determination caught the eye of Dr. Abraham Erskine, who was working on a super soldier serum at the time. Rogers was selected for Project Rebirth. He was injected with the super soldier serum and bombarded with Vita-Rays. The procedure cured his ailments and enhanced his physiology to the absolute peak of human potential. He became Captain America, leading the Howling Commandos against Hydra. However, in 1945, while stopping the Red Skull from bombing New York, Rogers crashed the Valkyrie bomber into the Arctic ice. He remained frozen in suspended animation for nearly 70 years until he was discovered by S.H.I.E.L.D. in 2011, waking up in a world that had moved on without him. Iron Man. In 2010, billionaire industrialist was captured in Afghanistan by the Ten Rings. While held captive, he suffered a severe chest injury from his own Stark Industries shrapnel. To survive, he created a miniature arc reactor to keep the shrapnel from entering his heart. He used the reactor to power the Mark I armor, a crude but bulletproof exoskeleton equipped with flamethrowers and rudimentary flight capabilities. Upon his escape and return to the US, Stark refined the design into the sleek Mark II and eventually the weaponized Mark III. This suit granted him supersonic flight, superhuman strength, and an arsenal of repulsor beams, effectively ending the company's weapons manufacturing division and birthing the superhero known as Iron Man. The God of Thunder. Born over 1,500 years ago, Thor Odinson was raised as the Prince of Asgard and the God of Thunder. Wielding Mjolnir, a hammer forged from the heart of a dying star, he channeled lightning and possessed strength rivaling the Hulk. However, in 2011, his arrogance and recklessness reignited an ancient war with the Frost Giants. As punishment, his father Odin stripped him of his power and banished him to Earth as a mortal. While in exile in New Mexico, Thor learned humility and self-sacrifice. By offering his life to save a small town from the destroyer, he proved himself worthy once again. Mjolnir returned to him, restoring his godlike powers and allowing him to return to Asgard to stop his brother Loki's scheme. The Gamma Beast. In 2005, Dr. Bruce Banner was recruited by General Thaddeus Ross to recreate the super soldier serum, under the guise of radiation resistance research. Believing gamma radiation was the key to Erskine's formula, Banner overexposed himself to high levels of gamma energy. Instead of killing him, the radiation mutated his cells. Whenever his heart rate spiked due to anger or stress, he transformed into the Hulk, a massive, green rage monster with limitless strength and near invulnerability. Forced into hiding to protect those he loved, Banner spent years traveling the globe, learning breathing techniques to control the beast within, before being recruited by Black Widow to help locate the Tesseract. The Black Widow. Born in Russia, Natasha Romanoff was recruited at a young age by the KGB and trained in the Red Room Academy. There, she underwent rigorous physical and psychological conditioning, mastering martial arts, espionage, and assassination. She was also forcibly sterilized to prevent any distractions from her mission. She became known as the Black Widow, one of the world's deadliest assassins. However, S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Clint Barton was sent to eliminate her. Instead, he made a different call and offered her a chance to defect. Romanoff joined S.H.I.E.L.D., working off the red in her ledger through covert operations. By 2012, she had become one of Nick Fury's most trusted agents, instrumental in recruiting the Hulk and battling the Chitauri invasion. The Hawkeye served as one of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s most elite field agents. Unlike his teammates, Barton possessed no superhuman abilities. Instead, he relied on peak human conditioning and unparalleled marksmanship, claiming to never miss a shot. He specialized in the use of a recurve bow and a variety of trick arrows, ranging from explosive tips to grappling hooks. His value to S.H.I.E.L.D. was so high that Nick Fury helped him establish a secret safe house to keep his wife and children hidden from his enemies. In 2012, while guarding the Tesseract, he was briefly mind-controlled by Loki, using his knowledge of S.H.I.E.L.D. security to nearly cripple the helicarrier before being freed by Black Widow and joining the Avengers in the Battle of New York.